Oh dear, I am really bad at this streaming thing. Oh well. Don't have to be good at it.
Look at my hands.
Yeah.
I curl them. Look at my pinkies.
Yep, I still have the audio.
They're so tiny.
It's the wrong cat, though. Small fingers.
Are they already in? Or are
Your
people already in?
small fingers. My turn.
Not my cat.
Yeah, most of them are in already.
There's been a discrepancy! There's two pistols!
There's floating in the air.
There's 2-1.
This fucker went and got an upgrade pistol,
Rosie.
and you got my laser magnum.
Rosie, how you doing?
Yeah.
Both for me.
I did a fucky.
Oh, you're
Oh wait,
Rosie.
I said, okay, oh wait.
Yeah, no, that was after I had already done it. I was like, oh fuck. Okay.
You know what?
Shit, damn it.
I'll happily use a laser magnum. I have normal pistols.
It's a fight.
Or if you want both. then
Okay,
sure.
we should go in, by the way, guys.
Yeah, we
Try
should.
going in.
Okay. Good.
Yes, we get it. You've said it before.
I wonder where everyone is if they're not here. That was kind of slow.
So,
Alright.
next week, I'll get my upgrade.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh, Mr. Red. Here you go. I was told to get you a
Oh, wait.
laser magnum. I think that's what the list said.
What?
Oh wait,
I
did
thought-
you give them money for it already?
I did. I gave Nick 150k.
Yep.
Oh,
and
shit.
it cost 80k. So here's also the rest of that back.
What did... I thought you said you went and got the money
Yep.
from...
Okay. Oh.
What happened?
Huh.
I'm missing some.
He messaged me when you guys were in there and said that he went and got the upgrade for me.
Oh.
But you just handed me...
Yeah, Mr. Nick, gave me the credits, gave me a list, and I'm like, all right, I'll buy the stuff because I was already done with my own stuff. So,
Yeah. Did not spend more.
but yeah, here is. I guess it's 70k credits because it only cost 80k. So,
I suppose people are getting upgrades then. I don't need two. I only want to carry one.
Good.
Suppose we can flip-flop who gets what.
I'm sure we can
Not
make sure people know. I'm sure we can
always,
figure out if we have 2 of them. That's
Distribute.
that's more for us. Laser pistols are.
Exactly.
hefty.
Exactly.
I guess this is an upgraded laser
we'll
pistol,
see.
is
We'll
it?
see what happens.
I don't know exactly how that works, but
He told me that the guy said that the one he's getting should melt through some heads.
I see.
Was the description I was given.
And what was the one you
Yeah, I
got?
have some
Like just
They said, of course. Go ahead.
Said-
Sorry.
I was specifically said laser magnum, and Mr. Sativa seemed to know exactly what that meant. I usually do my research ahead of time on these sorts of things, but sadly, given that I was just handed a list, I didn't have the time to do so.
understandable.
Unfortunately, I
I
don't
misread
know
the
too much
text.
about guns.
Yeah, I didn't realize
I'll
that
think
you had
through
supplied
this.
it.
It's fine. I'll go through this and
All right, well, you
give
have
food
2
for
guns
what.
for
How
now.
do you feel about the six? How do you feel about the 6-shooter? Because I suppose that's what that's going to be.
I mean, I have some laser pistols. I don't know. I imagine, is this intended to be an upgrade? I don't know how that works. It would be fun if like one of them was like they shot like different color lasers. That would be fun. Like pew pew
Oh,
pew.
no.
Right?
True.
Would be.
The left one like
We'll
is
try and
different
figure it
than the
out.
right one.
What do you have, Cecil? Like, what do you have on you for range?
What? For my range, I have 2 things. I have the SMG that I got last black market, and my laser pistol, which is just the basic one.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
we'll hash it out whenever we get the other
Yeah,
one.
we'll
It's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
paid
we do
for.
I'll
have
figure something
we do
out.
have like the the bog standard like laser pistols. I imagine this is like a slightly above that, right? No, slightly higher
Yo,
quality.
excuse me, I'm going to go clean out my ears. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I'd hope it would be. I mean, you paid 80k for it. That seems like it would be better than just the run of the
I
mill.
hope so. And
And
only
his
6
was
shots.
70k, so true.
I'm sure those
60 for
shots
having to
pack
recharge or something.
more of a punch than
Leave and read
Mm.
X out of your chat, Alec.
the usual. All right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that.
You
I
might
need
get
to
an
look for
upgrade.
some people.
Oh, howdy, Fox.
Oh, hello.
Hey, at some point, I need to talk
Mm-hmm.
to you and Professor about your research a little bit, because I might have heard something today that might be interesting to you.
Oh. You know, I think I was standing in line behind you. I kind of made out a few words. Yes, I actually would very much like to hear about that. I was
Sure,
standing in line.
anytime.
I couldn't fully hear it, but I did hear a few words. And yeah, now that you remind me.
I'll find Nicholas and we'll have a little
All right.
chat.
Yeah. Wonder if the good professor is here. Let's just peek in. I guess not. Oh, well, we can unload. The good professor. Where is everyone, I wonder?
Black market fucking clogged our ears, apparently.
Maybe we should say cheese.
Hello.
How's it going?
We have returned. Oops.
Did you find anything?
Oh.
What the?
Yeah, Oh, one moment. I got to complete everything I wanted to and more, actually. So that was pretty good.
Alright.
Hopefully other people fared similarly.
Yeah, I got what I was looking for.
That sounds like I washed them.
Yeah.
Alright, you say so. My fault if any hair
So what
gets
do I
on the
do
pizza.
to like get rid of this ear problem?
I had a couple.
I guess it won't hurt.
Have you got your flavor sticks yet?
Not
Yeah, I don't think they came.
Oh no, don't worry.
There was a discrepancy, Nick.
yet.
Cecil went to use the
Oh
other
my
phone.
gosh.
to
Alright.
upgrade the pistol for me.
That
then I also
is
have to-
fallback. Oh my gosh.
It's fine.
Okay.
We have an extra one now. An extra stronger, baseline laser pistol.
Well, at least
I'll
now you
probably-
have something.
Yeah, I'll probably keep this 6-shooter.
Or you could use two
Make
like
sure to
I
get
do.
one.
I mean that's also a
I'm better
possibility.
now. Let's go.
Maybe.
Your ears also
I'm not
messing with
much
you?
one for dual wielding.
Yeah, my ears
I like
fucked up,
having
so I had to go get
one
some
gun,
Q-tips.
one something for close.
Then
Alright.
Need some Q-tips
Hear me
as
out. Hear me
well.
out, Rat. You can do what I do, which is normally, I have laser pistol, and I have a golf club, or I have my Glock and a golf club. But sometimes I feel spicy, and I go Glock and laser pistol, and I'm like kinetic laser. But I got an upgrade, and he's just gonna put a fucking 44 Magnum on the
Still
table.
have this. Oh, I have that. but in
Mr.
laser
Nicholas, I believe
Yeah.
Mr. Slick mentioned that he would want to talk to us about something research related at some
But I need
point.
something a little more reliable.
Just to keep that in
Well,
mind.
According to what Fox Club told me,
Well,
pick of that
alright.
and oomph of that, but laser.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hoping
but
to have a little bit of a
laser's great and
break
all,
off
but
my
enough
feet,
layers will
but
stop laser.
it's alright.
Light.
That's
It's
why.
needed light,
I'm a
Yeah,
piercing
but
bullet.
I thought it did better than the
It
One of the
does,
Avatar?
to,
Yeah.
it depends. Yes, actually. You know what? Let's have a little chit chat. Cold pizza time. Oh, beer. Cecil, beer.
I'm going to throw.
Give me one as well,
pizza in the
please.
oven just to warm it back up. Which
A
one?
beer for Nicholas.
Probably
I'll need
So,
another one.
some occasionally.
Or actually, this is a special.
Oh, hey, one of the Supreme pizzas over here. is still
My
just
turn to try
untouched.
catching.
I'm warming it up.
Heat it up.
No. Yeah. Okay, fucking.
I'm actually surprised
One
the
for
wine
you.
was still here. Thank you.
Mr. Cecil?
Huh?
Could we get a beer for Mr. AJ?
Oh god, no, not really.
What?
If I try catching with
That'll be
metal,
fun.
it's going to splash. Go ahead, throw me.
I'll keep an eye on it. Don't worry.
Higher
I mean,
temperature equals
can you?
less time,
Never
right?
mind.
Go ahead.
Just fucking heat it
That
up.
doesn't matter.
It's in the oven.
Are you ready?
I need it right now. I need it. I need me some Supreme.
I mean, we
I
don't
will
know
get
how
a
much
towel.
Jester busted the oven. How much? It's bubbling already. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Give me a plate.
We have to
I'll make
write
some
this
slices.
down
I
so it's
appreciate
not
it.
messing around and more,
Yeah,
science.
I don't know
Leave this over here.
how. Is the oven busted?
Right.
It's a little
Might be. Little
dangerous.
plate. Little
Don't
plate,
throw
please.
anyone who's have synthetic hand, who's not padded.
Who?
Anything, anyways.
What was he?
Fucking
Hot.
looks good.
Hot.
It was
Would
a
you like
science
an-
experiment.
Would you like
Nicholas,
another one?
dear
not
Fox
thrown
Club,
this
would you guys
time?
like to have a little talk?
Do you know what will happen to my fucking gears?
yes,
if-
that would
if-
be-
if that gets in me?
That's
Fantastic.
why
Where do you guys want to have a chat at?
you told me to.
We'll go to
Oh, wherever. It.
Not even the lab?
This is why free will is important.
You can't get into the lab.
I know. I'm just fucking
What?
joshing.
Oh,
Come on, let's go to the
cool,
next
yeah,
room.
Okay.
I don't think it's. Yeah, I don't think it's anything terribly sensitive. Just maybe boring for everyone else.
Yeah, it's pretty good about being empty lately. You gotta think it's just me and Aaron, and Grug just works on the fucking truck, so.
Yeah. You know what? Screw it.
All right. Oh, so I don't know if this is common knowledge or whatever. I don't know what all you guys know about the hoax yet. But the old black market guy, he let something out that I didn't ask him about. I didn't even fucking register it at first. What do you know about the mutation? Like the fucking growth? What all do you guys have figured out about that?
The only thing that we can say at the moment is that somewhat alien in nature.
Jesus Christ.
I suppose we haven't done any large scale tests yet, so the only well, I've seen like one or two Hulks personally, but the only like I guess the only experience, or we don't have any experience in the lab with it. It's
So,
just
according to dear Isaiah, they've done their own research on the mutants too. Surprise, surprise, black market. So, what they know is about the growth. One of the most vital points of the hoax that grows rapidly is the heart, which makes sense, I guess. But along with their big, massive body, they've got a big fucking heart. That means, apparently, according to them, the heart is the weakest point on the Hulk.
fascinating.
It makes sense. It would use the circulatory system to quickly transport all of the serum throughout the body.
I guess the tissue doesn't get as fucking dense as the rest of the fucking skin on these Hulks. So, howdy AJ. So,
I did.
he proposed an idea
Okay,
for
go ahead.
a
You're
weapon.
probably.
Because I talked to him about the little, the armor idea I've been thinking about. And he's like, that'd be really expensive. And I'm like, yeah, it probably would be. So he said, I have an idea. There's this old scrapper, it goes by legend, blah, blah, blah. That he had a suit, blah, blah. I just need a piece of it. I need the arm of the suit. You can get me an arm. I'll make you a weapon. I'll make you a fucking fist that you can use to heave around, smash it into the chest of these fucking Hulks, and it'll fucking project these 4 massive blades that'll go right through it. Hit it in the chest, hit it in that massive heart it's got. That's a dead Hulk.
That is a very promising idea.
Yeah, I like it
One
too.
of the things that I have gotten actually is using the rifle that we acquired from the museum. I've managed to get Miss Caro an elephant gun.
Yeah,
thanks.
alright, I heard you mentioning that.
Yes, and I got 40 caseless rounds that she can fill with either poison or, once we get a solution, poke right in where we need to in a Hulk and administer some sort of either toxin, cure, anything of the like, once we're able to research it and produce
not a bad
quantities of
idea.
it.
Huh. That's cheeky, I like that, Doc.
Mhm.
But yeah, I thought you guys would like to know that. I don't know if he meant for that to slip, but
That brings me another point. While he was talking to a disguised Mr. Why am I forgetting his name? Flint. I don't know how I forgot that. I'm tired. And a little tipsy. He managed to let slip about Mr. Biker's thermal blade.
oh, did he now?
Yes. The blade is, or any thermal weapon for that matter, doesn't really cut, as it were. It still administers a great degree of burns, but it doesn't actually cut anything.
Yeah,
It's
you're
a blunt edge almost.
He's gonna lift his shirt and there's like a gash, like an old scar across his stomach. I'm well aware, Professor.
He's the one that found that information.
Yeah, it thermal fucking hurts still at least. Oh hey.
Biker's blade.
Yeah.
Good job.
Nice little bit of info.
It was kind of fun acting clueless, not gonna lie.
Yes,
Yes, that's what I was trying to...
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at as we left, Miss Fox. We weren't supposed to know each other.
Kind of. Kind of not.
I think it would have been better if we didn't interact at all, unless it was more of a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, it worked out well.
Yeah.
It did.
Honestly, I'm sure if I
understood, of
slip
course.
up,
If
like I did with
someone
him,
is in disguise,
he,
then
like,
they are in
had the
disguise
good laugh back and
for
forth.
a reason.
I think I might get more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course,
Oh,
you know, some of us,
before I
some of us do
forget
not,
again.
some
Oh,
of
yeah?
us do not go in disguise, and then there's no point. But for those of us who are,
Yeah, well.
I talked with the gun guy about the jobs, and he said to contact them in a couple days.
Yeah,
So
he's
we
gonna
got
do the same
that.
thing for me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I have already have a job that he gave.
yes.
So did you guys pay for more?
We didn't pay.
Oh, so here's what I'm gonna do. I forgot to mention this. He's going to sell me blueprints if I do jobs for him.
There you go.
We even talked.
I see everyone getting
Specific,
jobs. I have one myself
basically.
as well. I managed to get one.
I have 2 now.
But with
Yeah,
with
do we
Mr.
have
Tex.
Did anyone ask
Ah, nice.
about Isaiah? Right?
One moment.
What about him?
Yes.
Any jobs from him?
Oh, hi. That arm I mentioned. It's gonna be I guess a few jobs, but we get that done, he'll make that weapon for us.
Right. I have another antique salvage and rescue.
You'll see.
Or mostly antique rescue. As
Antique rescue, huh?
I'm calling it.
Oh, I know Foxglove, you heard, but one of the people that they call Piper, I think, they're getting a rapier with something to inject on the tip. So,
Oof.
and they were talking about
Icky.
acid. So, something to keep out on.
Wow, don't like that at all.
Yeah, no.
We have poisons though.
I mean, yeah, poison takes a little while. Like nothing like poke and then your insides just start fucking melting. Ugh.
And I do actually, Mr. Nicholas. Just
You don't know the poisons that can be created.
Okay.
I think it was.
I'll take your word
I
for
think
it,
it was.
actually.
I think they specifically mentioned acid, but yes, because this would be very relevant to the both of us. I did. I did discuss with Mr. Tex. He apparently knows a place. He knows a guy. Knows a place where we can get some of that lab equipment. And I think what the deal
By
was,
the way-
I have a location. we get some of the we get some of the stuff on that list. We get some of the stuff for them, and we, you know, it's well, actually, I'm sorry, I don't have a location. I have a contact. I have a contact who would probably be there with us. You know, obviously, it's if we just got a location, we would have no reason to go back. To you know, split the difference. But we get them some supplies. We get our lab supplies. I don't know exactly how high tech this is, but it seems very promising. And
you know what? I just remembered something.
That's all we need.
What are they calling that serum?
Which one?
The one that the tigers use. Do you happen to know?
the
Tiger 1 or Tiger
serum.
2?
Okay, see, he mentioned Tiger 2, and I was like, there's a second one? So...
Who mentioned this, the second one?
Isaiah did.
Mm-hmm.
Did he say anything
I
else
normally
about
get
it?
shipments from
No.
Tigers.
He mentioned the
Nice,
information
that's
about
weird.
the hoax I gave you already afterwards, about the heart and everything.
Alright.
Oh, good news, by the way. I went and talked to that tech guy. A little lady there. And,
Not bugged
got
you.
scanned. I'm clean.
Thank the fucking god.
Hmm.
I heard Jackie's results for the.
Yeah, she's clean too. We are fucking good. Whew. This
Fantastic.
has a lot of weight
Nice.
off my shoulders. A lot of fucking weight.
Fucking bed.
I was having
Very
to
good
wake up one
information.
night, and then
Cried,
this cat bot looking at me, and I'm like, oh, well, this is how it...
Yeah.
Oh, there's knocking on the door to engineering, apparently. Let me see which door that is.
Fortunately, I couldn't sell all the medicine that I made, but you know, we've settled on a price.
Be right back.
They just want to make sure
Oh,
that
Okay, everybody comes in here. Are we good? We good with
Professor.
the confidential stuff?
The flamethrower. It's 400k.
Cool. I'll just go hold them off.
So I could probably work on making a scrap one, but that's like good quality, like good shit. Like I got to look at it and oh my god, it was a fucking beaut.
That must be one expensive
Could also
flamethrower.
go about instead of doing like more like flames, something that'll stick on and melt through. He said that's doable too. That might be a good idea.
Hmm.
Flames are great and all, but
War crimes are fun.
if something's stuck on it, yeah. Kinda.
War crimes.
Yep, those are fun.
No, please. No.
Not if they injured civvies. If they injured tigers, yeah.
Of course.
Just... No war crimes. Not yet, at least.
Yeah, no.
Actually, no. No, not even not yet. Not at all.
Yeah, no. Don't plan to.
Good.
And I'm not sure what.
We'll make us... We'll have either somebody or an engineer to make a scrap flamethrower. Or not even scrap, just something.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's really it.
I wonder
All
if,
right.
in a similar vein, I know it's too late now, because well, I thought of this lab equipment thing like right before the black market anyway. I wonder in a similar vein, right? We need supplies for this room as well for the engineers. I wonder if Mr. Isaiah might know a location that we could hit up. In a similar vein,
Yeah, like a forge or something.
he seems like he would be the
Indeed.
type to know.
Indeed. Just there.
'Cause that's you know.
Hmm.
But yes,
Of
I'll
course.
think about that. Well, it sounds like we've got a lot of jobs, so I suggest we split up.
Yeah.
Have multiple
Also,
people or have different people doing different things.
three of us should probably go somewhere right now. Let's have you go back to the room so you can change.
Of course, of course.
Mr. AJ, do you mind if I speak to you privately, real quick?
We're trained to be
I need to change.
Do you mind?
Oh, hello. Just changing.
Oh, back and you go.
Miss Jess is
weapons that I got, I'll show you them.
not in.
Okay, she's gone. Now we can actually say something very important. The catbot's still missing.
Okay.
So sooner or later, if they do attack us, we'll need some sort of defenses for that room.
Yeah. Does Toker know?
I
was kind of-
believe he does.
Yeah, he
Because
was
he
kind
talks
of there.
strange.
He also was kind of there
And
the
he's
other
also-
day. So
Yeah, he did walk into the room and not see it, so...
I would imagine
Okay.
so.
And, there is something else that I need to tell you. While you were unconscious, I had Mr. Gill check out to see if Strange has done anything to your body. And it turns out, no, he didn't. You don't have any listening devices, ocular devices, or anything of the like. So, that was step one. You've heard of, a place called Marlow City, right?
It's the 5th time I've heard it in the past 2 days.
Hmm.
What about it?
Right. Well, you... See, how much do you know about it? All of it that we know, or the fact that
Yeah.
the brainwashing,
Yeah, I know about
the
all there is to know. Well, yeah, you hear stories, but you don't know if they're true or not.
Indeed. I have reason to believe that those stories are true. So,
Okay.
are you in the same boat that we are, of that we should destroy Marlow City?
Yeah, we have some priorities we need to figure out, but Marlow City is the end goal.
And of course, we're not going to go tomorrow or anything of the like. That would be preposterous.
I think we do need to expedite that process, though. Somehow.
Fantastic.
We need to find
Yes.
a way.
Ah.
So,
We can
So
always
one
start
minute
preparing
is-
today. That's the best way to do it.
Yes.
If you could find some elements of the tech team, I can include myself on this project and oversee it. We can do further research into Marlow City and its layout.
Yes, that would be perfect. But yes, as I was saying, have you heard of Ravenholm, right?
I've heard of it. I don't know too much about it.
Right, well, Ravenholm was a facility that was one of the original sources of the serums. Almost its birthplace, I believe. It was filled with abominations, monstrosities, and the like.
Okay.
Luckily, it's been glassed and it's now under control of the Federation, but it is now gone, but was a place.
Okay. And you're telling me this why?
I'm just wondering, you were part of the Fallen, right? At one point?
Mm-hmm.
Have they explained the origin of the Fallen? Why they were a group?
Cullings. Ravenholm. They mentioned it a couple times, but I don't hear too much about it.
The Cullings were actually after the Fallen is formed. You see, Mr. O'Delly used to send Whispers on suicide missions. They still do. Where they were expected to go in and not come back because Mr. Chase was advocating in the Whispers before these suicide missions, before the Cullings, before the Fallen, to rally again with him against O'Delly.
Okay.
The Fallen... Oh, here, let me just start with this. You see, there was a team of Whisperers who were sent to Ravenholm. 6 or 7 of them went in, found out about these monstrosities, these walking nightmares, and 5 or 6 of them came out. They lost 1. That group was the Fallen. You see, I have a question for you, Mr. AJ. What is your drive? What is your ambition? What is your goal, as it were? I'm curious.
Same as anyone else to survive.
Don't mind me saying this, but I believe that the phrase, my whole goal in life is to survive, is utter bullshit. You see, I've talked to numerous people of the Whispers in the Hollow, and I ask them another question. If you had to kill every single person in the world, would you do it? In order to survive? I know, you don't have to answer it immediately, but...
I'm not a fan of hypotheticals. I'm curious about why you know so much about the Fallen and the Whispers and their origins, despite only being here for a few months.
Do you know the origins of the Hollow, Mr. AJ?
Nope.
You see, under Mr. Toku, he formed the Hollow, a group of Whisperers who shared similar interest. Because Mr. Toku was, for a little bit, a part of the Fallen himself. Didn't wear their colors, of course, but has the same goal as we do. And that was the original plan, as it were. To work with the Fallen. To be part of the Whisperers, because that's what they are, in the end of the day, is they are Whisperers who are now estranged. The problem is, the Fallen, Miss Jackie, Mr. Slick, Miss Raven, Mr. King, all had one problem. They let their emotions get to the better of them.
He's rushing.
And now we don't have Mr. King. And now the Fallen, our own brothers and sisters, are having to hide, flee, and everything. Fear for their lives every single minute of their day. Ever since those 4 left, I was put in charge, because I was the one who knew about everything. Mr. Gill, who's still the boy. Miss Rocket still was Miss Rocket. I was told about this plan, about what Mr. Toku's end goal is, to infiltrate the council, to give up the location of Mr. O'Delly and the rest of the council, so we can have them stop killing us. Stop sending us to Marlowe City. Stop sending us on suicide missions and stop the random callings.
Okay, why are you telling me this?
Because I believe in a unified Hollow. And as their leader, you should know everything.
Yeah, we had to, of course, take a couple of precautions just in case, but
Indeed.
you know, it's been, the atmosphere here has been kinda, well, a bit closed in, right? It's like almost like you can't talk to anyone about anything. We're all family here.
Indeed.
Or we should be, at least. And that's
Indeed,
what we're
that's why
trying to
Mr.
change. That is
Indeed.
what we're trying to
That's
change.
why Mr. Slick... That is why Mr. Slick was so prevalent on telling me that he is clean from strangers' eyes. Because the only real vision that he has is of the security room and the lab. Everywhere else, we're free.
Okay.
Because I follow Mr. Toku. Even if some people are having doubts at the moment of his leadership, as long as they trust in me, I will be the one to trust into Toku. And it's been working out really well so far. We've been preventing people from leaving and joining the Fallen. we've been making sure people are able to sleep a little nicer at night.
Okay. Well, the that unified hollow. Personally, whether or not it comes isn't really the issue. If we want to get to
Of
Marlow,
course.
then if we want to get to Marlow, we have to either get through Odeli or the Fallen. Right now, people are making their choice as to which they want to go for, because there's no other way, and we can't take both on at the same time. So,
Of course.
well, as far as that stuff goes, instead of asking people their best ambitions, ask people if the Fallen deserves what they really got, and whether they deserve even more. And then we'll see where people really stand, and whether they're willing to do whatever it takes to get to Marlow. Is that all?
Of course. Well, actually, on that topic, I suppose we should fill you in. I suppose we could probably make a list at this point because, man, there are a lot of people. But yeah, we've been more or less going one by one to everyone, especially the people who are considering leaving. We have stopped a few people from the fact, although I think mostly Mr. Nicholas here, but I feel like there's only a couple more people that we actually need to get to, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Just for your information, Miss Jackie recklessly spoke about this plan to a majority of the members. So we've been trying to contain it. And it's been working really well. She was fearing for her life and Mr. Slick's life, but it's all under control. Luckily, no one who actually knew or would be a hazard, like Miss Yuna or Miss JC or any of the one of the like. So it was all good, because the problem was, for a while, people didn't believe in Mr. Toku. They thought he was going it the wrong way, forgetting about the original plan. So I've been telling people to trust in me, trust in Mr. Slick, and to trust in Toku, at least until we can gauge that he's on the plan or not, which I am assuming he still is for now, after my interactions with him. But actions speak louder than words. A lot of them are afraid.
We have good reason to be, but
of course,
that fear will turn into determination, and that's when we'll strike.
That is something that we should do, is put together a list of everyone who is in the know, because that it would be a very useful list to have.
Is that everything?
I believe it is. Went better than expected.
5 times in the last 2 days. I wonder who the other 5 times were.
Indeed. Could be an exaggeration, though.
It could be, of course. But the 2 days is fairly specific.
That is true. To get him, now we can go back to Slick. Oh, that's a good point. We should probably test it.
Yep,
we
no
should
rest.
Talk to Mr. Jackie first of all.
No rest, no rest.
Oh,
We're,
I do not know where they're at, so if
this
anything,
should
we
be
should probably.
this should be slightly easier though. This one. At the very least. Oh well.
Indeed, we should probably. Oh, this is where everyone is.
Ah, fantastic.
Get caught with your pants down, Fireball.
The hand? Son of a bitch.
Is our lobby?
Request off me.
Understood.
Grab here. Are you wanting to continue? I can't tell it.
Do it. Hit me. Right there. Ding. Oh, fucker.
Knee.
No.
Careful, you two.
I think that's a win for
I think that's
Slick.
enough.
Puts quite a bit into that
Are you
cake.
alright? My turn. Somebody find me.
I was about
You
to
should
say,
fight Slick. He
Slick
wants
was
that
going through the whole
pain
Mortal Kombat arc here.
Why did I do that? Oh,
Come on, champ.
I'm on a roll.
Between rounds,
Oh.
they
You ready
get
to fight?
into,
You
like,
ready to
they
fight
even
AJ now?
drink and stuff. Yeah.
AJ said.
Oh, shit.
Let me fix my
Give me a
shoes.
second. Let me
But
change
maybe
my
you should
music.
pick,
Give me
like,
one.
a really short knee,
Oh, I was
I'm
gonna
still
put
not
it
good at that
away.
trick.
Oh, sorry. Here,
Oh
go
well,
ahead. Go ahead.
whatever.
Want to make sure my mind is clear too.
You're being closer.
Yeah, he
the
got my
lotus
face real
sleeve
good.
is red, by the way.
Oh, hang on. Give me a second.
You fuck. Hey, Jess, come here.
Ah.
What the fuck is that?
Come here real quick. Yeah, I got you, bitch. Nah, you ain't going nowhere. You got us a bleeder here.
Where'd it go?
It's fine. I can fix it in a
No,
second.
it's not.
If you roll up her sleeve, you can see where there's bandages wrapped around. It's bright red now.
Mm. 1 second. 1 second.
Don't look at me, Andre.
Mm-hmm.
Do you two want to go to medical?
I want to see how this goes real quick.
Style on him, AJ.
How deep
Yeah,
is
I'm
your
curious.
wound? Is it like...
It's not that it's deep, it's that every time I use my fucking arm to too much of an extent, it tears.
Okay, let's go.
Just gonna rebandage it.
I promise I won't give myself too much morphine this time.
Good job.
I get to fist fight.
heaven or hell. This is go to jail.
Grab around.
Good call, Fireball. Good call.
Well, shit. Hang on. I'm good.
I'd hate for you to lose ice cream or something.
The beautiful cat has taken my seat.
Mike?
Grab chain. Throw it down.
A wonderful cat. Yes.
He used the drip against
You are
him.
wonderful.
This right here is premium.
The drip.
I think he takes nerves.
So wonderful.
You never touch a
No, he
man's
touched
drip
the
like
chain.
that.
My new technique. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Be careful though. The springs are springy.
Some people.
Oh my fucking god! You fall on me, I'm gonna fucking have him take you apart, AJ. Stay in the ring. Keep it in there. That's not what this is. I'm not ready for a dog pile right now.
Like. Let me just go up my wrestling ladder. Alright, motherfucker.
He put on his real heels.
Oh, there's a ladder?
Why are you going up and down the ladder?
Wrestling ladder attack. That's right. That's right, motherfucker.
The only other person I saw do that is Liu Kang.
I'd say that's enough for me.
Oh, good. Thanks.
That's enough for me.
That's time. Goodbye. Into the vents you go.
Oh. He's left.
So fucking weird.
A glorious meeting, everyone.
Never understand.
Oh no.
I can't believe you crawled into the fucking vents. He's behind me.
He might be.
Right. Okay, he's leaving. It's fine.
Next.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
You sure? You can't get shit kicked out of you for 2 whole
Rocket.
rounds. I'm not getting in the corner. I'm just standing up here. I'm I'm on the curtain.
You really thought Rat was gonna climb in there?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yo, let me
It's
at
like
him.
an Outlast jump scare. So
I'm too busy trying not to be like, start swinging.
I got you.
Man.
Alright.
That's my over special.
You ready?
One sec. Chris, can you roll me a d20?
you're the plaything of.
What? Stop. I see Robo ass like phasing in and out of my view.
11.
11? Okay.
Oh, there's the Robo ass. It's back.
Alright, let's go.
You know, some people would pay for a V like that.
Well, lucky me, I got it for free.
Good job.
No, you didn't. Oh, yeah.
Get them on the job.
Too late.
Glass of jaw. Call him Joe.
I think he's out. Like, he's out. You fucking killed your man today, Flint. Good job.
Bug, you feeling better?
Stop bitching. Oh my god.
They're kicking in.
You should stop being so mean.
No, somebody needs
Oh,
to be.
you should probably see. You should probably see
We've had too
him.
many fucking.
He'll be alright.
Jess.
Oh shit.
Rusty
He's
kill.
dying. Get him, Rusty.
I'm gonna
Beat
need
him
some
up.
fucking ibuprofen before I go to bed. Jesus. I'm sore.
Rocket.
You too.
Crazy. I've been having that.
Imagine.
Good job, Plague.
You're good, Slick, but you haven't developed my stepladder technique yet. You're getting there.
I'm gonna make stilts out of golf clubs. So I'm gonna come fucking the Indian and kill
Oh my
someone.
god.
Oh.
That'd be
Oh, Rat's in
impressive.
there now.
Oh.
Come anywhere and
Actually
me, I
doing
will
it?
stomp you out. I
Indeed.
swear to fucking God.
Yeah.
He's still on the ground, Jackie. You might want to help him.
I thought you weren't getting up to get in, right, Jackie?
What? What did I do? Where am I?
Huh? No, I'm not getting up to get in.
You know what?
Picks you up by the fucking
So,
scruff of your
any
hoodie.
rules to this, or just I treat you
Okay,
like
if you need
Die.
any sort of alpha fight?
help getting up,
Well, I don't plan on dying.
Any sort of fight?
and
Oh, hey, I appreciate it,
Okay,
Fox. If you wanna give me a hand,
Yes,
actually.
no,
Oh,
no,
Jesus.
No,
Yep.
Zos. Just don't do
Oh,
that.
I can do my best.
I wouldn't mind sitting somewhere. Oh.
Yeah. Right.
You can.
I wonder what bruises feel like.
Ah, bitch! Fuck!
Sorry.
Ugh. They don't feel fucking good. I'll tell you what.
You think the mask probably stopped from getting a black eye?
God, no.
Grab like bolt.
No. At least you're honest.
Wonder what would happen if
That's
we were to
like
fight.
floppy.
Want to find out?
I feel like we fight every fight. Do you want to know my special move?
So many masks. I will remain
Do you want to know my
maskless.
special move?
What's your special move?
Is Rocket here?
If I join the Fallen and they make
Don't-
me wear a
don't do it
mask,
to
I
her.
will
Don't
straight
do
up
it to her.
refuse.
Don't do it to her. Don't do it to her.
I need someone to test it on.
Don't do it to her. Don't do it to her. You want me to go get the guy out of the fucking medbay? He's so.
Yeah,
I might have just pumped him.
Go find him.
I might have.
Go find him.
I might have put some.
Come on, you lantern, fuck, get in there!
Hold on. Cough on something. I think.
Have you seen my special move?
I don't believe I have.
We're okay.
Other than the stepladder technique. I gotta use that in a mission sometime.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Fuck. Why now? Fucking fucked.
Senior model.
Oh,
Why?
he's back.
I got him. Why?
Okay.
To set you on the
Hey,
box.
buddy.
Here you go. Hey, practice
Hey,
it.
buddy.
Fine.
Buddy. Oh, wait, no, Rocket's back. Hey, Rocky, I need you for something.
Don't do it to it. Don't do it to it. Do it to this one. He's
Rocket
literally
was
a
always
punching
his
bag.
first choice.
I brought you a literal punching bag for no fucking reason.
You
Huh?
here?
I feel like that goes against what we're cracking down.
Right, just
Are
cut
we
out
going?
the-
Hell up. Hey. I need you for something really important, okay? Come here.
Mama, seems to we're going back to Walmart.
Come here. Stand right here. Stand right here.
Listen,
You know, I'll take you to
I
whack
need
down on
something
this shit up.
super important, okay?
Okay, just
Catch
promise
me
you
to beat you
to.
up.
Yeah? Are you ready to fulfill that task, that mission?
Yeah.
Okay. Clench your abs for me. Clench. You're next.
Oh. Is that?
Calm down.
No.
Okay, man. What, you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah. I don't.
No.
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 I think I'm.
One more thing.
I'm good. I do not wish to be special moved on.
One more, please. Come on. One more.
This is
Fine.
not my
Hey, Cecil.
My mask. You know.
Good work today, buddy. Oh, come on, isn't it supposed to be a fight? Not a staring contest?
I'm untangling my mask.
Good job.
When did Uncle get so?
The loose hairs.
When did Uncle get so
gotta
angry?
babysit.
Fucking hate him.
Oh,
Well, that's
He's
not
back.
good.
Wait.
Like, get him. Step on it.
Yeah.
Oh, in the box too. I told you you'd need morphine. This is why I. Okay, don't kill the man. We do need.
I need that for later.
Yeah, he's fine. That's...
Fine.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna go charge.
Okay.
Yep, he goes down to punch him.
Go crawl back in the bed, 99.
He didn't do it.
Yeah, you lanky bitch, get in there!
He added the Sita at least. At least Mamacita is a little bit better than being called Mama by someone that big.
He said no fucking.
I didn't say that. See. Very good.
Okay.
Is he fucking dead in the doorway? He stopped
As hard
moving.
as he fucking can.
Rusty, go check on him. Go check him for a pulse for me.
You've never been hit in the cooch.
Well,
That
send
shit
him...
hurts.
Okay.
No, I have.
What? Okay.
Step behind.
Oh.
Kick gut.
They got to each other.
Alright.
Well, I feel like
I tried to help him. I'm feeling a little stiffer now, so I might need to.
I'm probably nearing my limit.
Why am I so?
Indeed.
Feeling stiff
I
too?
might need to have one more.
Yeah, real. Hello.
I have a short order of business, but that's it.
Yes, it's really far out.
Miss Jackie, Mr. Slick, I have a couple questions. If we can go to my room real quick.
Sure, absolutely.
Yep. Just this one will probably be relatively quick. Hopefully.
We'll be back.
Thank you,
I don't know. I hope.
I mean,
a couple questions.
I suppose if yeah. It all depends, I guess.
fighting Iron Man.
Oh, I'm fucking sore now.
At least we don't need to, oh.
What?
Two
Walk away with
things.
your fat ass.
One, I've heard the good news.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yes, we have been progressing with everything since your two departure and after what you did the one day before you were taken. We've talked to all of those who were told and individually cleared up everything about what have happened, and we're also telling new people.
Good to hear, honestly.
Yes.
Well, it's mostly you. I don't wish to take credit, but
I'm gonna
You were
guess
there.
But both of
Crunch
us,
came
both
up
of
to
us.
me and was talking to me about it.
Yes.
Yes.
Crunch knows, Mr. Darius
yes.
knows. He wasn't supposed to talk to you because we didn't confirm anything.
He could have waited one day
Yes.
exactly. Well, we'll need to tell him now.
Hey,
See, this
let
is
me be
patience.
honest. I've clicked with Crunch since he got here. He's been a real loyal guy to me. I don't blame him. I know you guys, you trusted him for that information, but you can't blame the guy. He's got a soft heart.
I know.
I
It's just.
understand. It's just we need
I know.
patience.
I don't blame you guys. If you ordered against him, yeah. If you ordered against him, I don't blame you. But hey, at the end
There's
of the
no
day,
point in
we're
holding
clean.
it against him. It's just a matter of,
We don't
well,
want him to make the same mistake.
Of course.
Yeah.
Trust is a very fickle fucking thing.
Indeed. But yes, we've been telling Mr. Darius knows. The only people that we have really any reservations on telling is, of course, Mr. Flint for now, as well as Mr. KC. I don't know about him yet.
What's your
so,
opinion on that?
On?
KC.
He's really fucking finicky when it comes to talking about trade as it like that. Oh.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah,
Wild
that's
card.
our one reservation. Is we know he has. I don't know exactly what, but he has something about the fallen. Some opinions, I guess. So that's.
Yes, cleared everything
exercise
with
caution.
Mr. Cecil. Indeed, Mr. Cecil, we've cleared everything with Mr. Rat, Miss Jess, Mr. Aaron.
Good.
Quite a few
I'm sorry
people.
that I went and yelled it, and 2 seconds later I was being escorted out of the building before I fucking
Knock, knock.
explain anything.
If I'm not mistaken, it's unlocked. You're good.
unlocked.
Good for me to come in. Am I interrupting something?
No, you're fine. But yes, it was just a sudden move that could have potentially done quite a lot of damage. So we were just trying to fix it all up.
Sorry you guys got stuck cleaning up my mess.
It's alright.
And I suppose that is somewhat of our goal. If everybody's on the same page, then there's no need
We don't
for
have-
all this secrecy
Yes.
and hiding and, at
Because
least
one
not.
of the key factors that we need. Yes, one of the key things we need to inform people is that the only place Strange can actually hear or see us is in the security room as well as the lab. Everywhere else is free.
Good to know. So, I want to bring up something about that then. AJ knows the plan now.
Oh yeah, we just told him.
We got to him just a moment ago, I guess.
Oh, well, good for you. He already knew it, so I'm glad he might have just used you guys to, kind of double check it.
Someone else told
That
me.
makes
Alright,
sense.
That's one out of the,
Been told about Marlow City in 5 days. It's unlocked, you're good.
Unlocked.
You're good.
We've been trying to tell everyone, and then we've scanned him the other day to make sure he's clean as well, so...
The bathroom
Good.
is now
Fuck
locked.
yeah.
The only person that we haven't been able to scan was Miss Raven.
She got scanned today. It's clean.
She as well?
Yeah, she was in front
Well,
of
that's
me
good to
when I
hear.
brought him over. I gave him
Ah, fantastic.
beeps.
Fantastic.
Right. Yes,
Guys,
she's not doing so well, as you all probably already know.
Yeah, I know.
Flint stomped on my head kind of hard.
Oh, okay. I can help you with that.
I'll be good. But yeah, just
Yeah, I'll
That's
finish.
probably takes more precedence
Don't-
if you need to help Mr.
Just
Rat.
don't fall asleep. That's all I ask.
Just, hey, anything that they
Stay
tell
awake
me,
until I-
I'll tell you later, yeah? Go take care of him.
No, I'll be good.
No, go now. Fuck off, rat. Fuck off.
Come on.
Oh, it's good to be back, you guys. Really.
It's good to be back. It's good that you're back in the fold.
Yeah.
And quite a challenge to get everyone ordered in, as well as making sure everyone does their weekly reports about what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are staying on
that's-
that. I appreciate it.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
But it is
But yeah.
effective.
Hopefully I don't want to get fucking taken out of here again anytime soon. None of the bases that he kept having us go to enforce. They're all pretty occupied and I don't know. They're done for now. Woo!
That was a raven.
I was a raven.
That's a...
Door is unlocked.
Tell them the door's unlocked.
For once.
Yes.
Which is honestly nice. It's nice to leave the door unlocked for once.
Tell me about it.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully many more times.
Indeed. At least you're still here with us. And not off either with the fallen or, dead. That would have been a...
Come on, Professor. You can't get rid of me that easily.
Yes, and we've been talking, and I've had a discussion with Mr. Toku as well after everything happened. And for now, I still don't know if he's still with the original plan or not, but we're gonna assume he is and follow.
If
what he's
anyone
been
walks
saying.
by the med bay, all of the windows are gonna have drapes over them, like the bed sheets over them.
Well, they have.
Also, the doors are
I'll be
locked.
honest with you, Professor. I think he is. I had a talk with him
Same.
yesterday. I don't know. We just started drinking instead of talking. I haven't spoken to him in almost 2 weeks. And finally we decided to talk. I think the JC thing really got to him. And, I don't know. He was Toku again yesterday. He wasn't just a council member.
Yes, I saw that from him right before I saw something else that was rather extraordinary.
Yeah?
Miss Raven can confirm this, but we believe we saw the ghost of Miss JC.
I fucking hate this place sometimes.
It is called the Hollow, just change the O to an A.
You know what? We've
At
had
this
abnormal
rate-
bullshit happen here since day one.
Yeah, I'm glad you had that talk then, because it is kind of hard. It does have a hard job, having to put on a mask, or show
I know.
for everyone.
Who's got it rough? I get that. We had a long talk about that before, and now as much as I wanted to fucking hate him for what he did, I couldn't bring myself to do it. That role he plays, that job he has, he's got to make these fucking decisions.
And that is sadly the game that we have to play. We all have to. That's why I wasn't upset when my fingers were removed. And that is the thing. With the Fallen, we're gonna have to shoot at them, intending to kill. They're gonna have to shoot at us, intending to kill. To play the game. I'm gonna have to shoot at my own daughter. She's gonna have to shoot at her own father.
Yeah.
Luckily, she understands that.
That little quartet of newbies, Vantis, and all them, you know, that they disappeared. I think Jackie might have seen one of them there tonight, or confirmed it was one of them, so they're probably all at the Fallen now, which, good for them.
Well, that's good. At least they're not dead in a ditch.
No, they're good kids.
I had a little worry about
Safe.
that. Yes, it's just a shame, though. Gonna be a lot harder without them. Hopefully, Miss Anne will be able to provide for them a lot better than
Yeah,
how
that's
they've.
right. You see her?
Oh, I know. Don't worry. I'm
I have
well
heard that name literally
versed and
tonight.
connected. Miss Anne?
I am less well versed.
Wow.
Yes, she is the leader
Hard
of
to
the
miss a
Fallen.
short stack with booty shorts like as high as they can possibly
Is
go.
it the same one that we met? Because I did not get a name last time.
That one we're not supposed to know, but yes.
Of course. Well, we're all friends here, I would hope. Of course we're not supposed to know.
Yes,
Glad you two
Mr.
in the loop. I really am. Glad I can
Yes,
talk to you.
I actually.
I less so than
Watch
Mr.
my
Nicholas.
tongue
Which is on purpose. On purpose, you know.
so-
My job is to get less done, but get it done quietly.
Good. You guys work together well, and I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is another point. Don't. I trust you with this information, and I've already informed Mr. Toko and everything, but I do have a direct connection to the Fallen. To Miss
yeah?
Anne, particularly.
Huh.
So once people are able to get together, we can start coordinating. And once we get our people together as well, that is.
I don't know what's happening here soon. Toku was kind of reminiscent and talking about it. There
Doors
might
to
be
the
a
med
plan
bay are
in the
now
near future
unlocked,
to,
and the windows are unblocked.
get talking to the Fallen again. So be ready for that.
Indeed.
Game might be changing here soon.
Bathroom is now unlocked.
Oh dear.
Not in a bad way. No, not in a good way actually. That's all I know though.
Interesting. Was there anything else he said? Or was that it?
Just talking, just chatting it up. I don't know. I mean, it was good to talk to him. It was good to actually interact with him and not want to fucking rip his throat out. I mean, like, it's hard to. I don't know. It's hard to hate him sometimes.
Yes, that is his charisma. He doesn't really work. It doesn't really work as a fearful dictator that he's been trying to show.
Oh yeah,
It's
that reminds
not
me.
suited
I don't
for
know
him.
your opinions on AJ, but his little tyrannic, like hissy fit that he's had of putting people in charge that didn't want to be, and then they left. That's over. Just so you know.
I had a feeling.
Yeah, I had a feeling you did that.
Yes, that's why I wasn't mad when he removed fingers. It was part of the game that we have to play. Honestly, I'm actually quite relieved that I have
Yeah.
a not hurtful hand anymore, because it was quite painful at times having a hole in it. Couldn't
Trying to get
believe.
people to ease up on him because
Good seeing
he has
guys.
a lot
I'll
of
be
bad
waiting in the
opinions.
spawn box if anyone wants to hang out.
So hopefully we can get things mellowed out when it comes to the AJ.
Yes, that's what I've been doing as well. If people have any beef with him or Mr. Toku, I've been telling them to trust in me or trust in you. To be able to, and us two will trust into them.
Exactly. So I told Jackie, I'm
Yep.
like, hey, you know what? If this Toku thing bites me in the ass again, oh well, I'll take the brunt of it this time. There's no king to pull me out of the water.
Same, it's a calculated risk that could be very beneficial.
Yep.
Well, I had two options after you all did what you did. Either go to Mr. Toku or go directly to Mr. Strange. You saw who I chose.
I think you made the right choice.
I hope so as well. I'm pretty sure I did, though. I'm not dead yet.
Yeah.
But yes, I know there's quite a few people in the Hollow that are still thinking about leaving that I've tasked people to try to convince if they talked with.
Don't you worry about that. Luckily, the old glue is back. Jackie and Select will take care of it.
Yeah, that being said, I think our conversation the other day was interrupted. It's not the most important thing in the world, but I think I was mentioning Mr. Mercy. I think he might be a special case. And that it's... Because I don't think he's necessarily thinking of leaving, but he seems bored. And, well,
Normal
boredom.
board or Yuffie board?
Which one's Mr. Mercy?
Well,
Gas mask.
I don't think he can quite match Miss Yuffie, but I feel like it's in a similar vein.
The one who's new around
It's
here, yeah.
not-
The voice changer and
Yes.
He...
Yes.
I think he's the type that requires action every once in a while. He seemed frustrated that, his words, we do seem to do nothing. What is that?
Okay.
We have a... Is that Eunice Hamster, or is that a... that looks like a mouse. Underneath your chair.
Pardon you? Hey, get out of there!
That's a,
Get out.
that's not Eunice Hamster.
That's definitely not a hamster, no.
I think that was a rat.
But yes, that was when we were interrupted the other day. That is my analysis on
Right.
the situation.
We can get them on a mission sooner or later. I know the newbies like
Send him
to.
off if he's
I
not
know.
bored.
Yes, I know there's quite a few people who like sending the newbies, or leadership that likes to send newbies off on a mission together to prove
Yep,
their worth.
just letting you know, because that's yeah, boredom can be
Indeed. They can definitely do something.
Thinking about it, we don't have a lot of other faces left to tell, do we? What do we got? That Cole guy. Jailbird. Have we told Alex yet?
Alex is a special case.
Yeah?
But I will be telling him soon. I've begrudgingly been using him as a... I don't want to say... Well, how do I say... In the very old game Among Us, I've been marinating him. As a, oh yes, I was with him the entire time and he didn't know, so how would he be able to know what's going on if he doesn't actually know? But at this rate, I can actually just tell him. Because there was a time where no one knew and it was a really delicate situation, so I was using him, sadly.
Yeah, we don't have a
Who
lot
I
left to tell then, honestly. Like,
No, we do. Miss Carol, we need to fully inform and that's going to be
Oh.
something probably you're going to have to do, and Miss Jackie.
yeah, no, that's easy. Me and Jackie can do that. We'll take care of it. No problem.
Yes, I don't have
Yeah,
much
we
of
will.
a.
As I said, we will make the list because I feel like there are fewer people that we need to inform than, haven't been informed
Indeed.
at this point.
Yes, I believe the only people who don't know are Miss Yuna, Mr. Flint. I'm curious about why Flint doesn't know if Toku's still with the plan and hasn't told him yet.
I'm pretty sure Flint knows. I don't know. I'm not gonna guarantee anything, but I would assume he knows.
Well, we should talk to him then, because that was another troublesome person off that list.
I mean, I can talk to him.
And
I mean, I'm on good terms with Toku again, for the most part, so...
That would be very good to know, actually, because we'd have, our list of troublesome people would grow even shorter.
That would just leave Miss Yuna.
And to a lesser extent, Mr. Casey. But I'm sure we can figure Mr. Casey out.
Yes.
I don't know the whole story with what I've missed when it comes to Yuna, so I'm a little hesitant there.
Well, no, that's the person we're not going to tell. That's the point.
Oh, you're not going to tell? Good. Oh, excellent. Okay, I thought they were on the
does
list.
not work for... She does not work for
No.
us. That's end of story, right? I feel like.
Yep.
She does not.
Pretty
She's
much.
been
I mean, she works with us, but,
Exactly.
Yes, and
End of story.
that's the problem. But it appears that she could be getting in trouble, apparently.
Yeah, Jay was mentioning
So,
that. My little... I hate how much he pisses me off sometimes, but God, he's such a fucking reliable rat.
Yes, and that is one of the reasons why I made him my number 3 when I was leader for like a day or two.
Yeah, he's you know what? Even with his attitude, he gives sometimes. Goddamn, he's good. He's good at what he does. It's
That's
almost like
the
he
thing.
gets
You
under your
just
skin just so you can slip up and say something you shouldn't.
Oh no, that is his entire way of doing it.
Fuck.
And that's the thing. You have to give him a little bit to be able to get back.
Oh no, See, I'll tell you this, Nicholas. Me and Shade have a deal. Because when Toku and him first got their little buddy-buddy-ness, he told Toku, "I'll be 100% loyal to you as long as you tell me everything. 100% honest with me." And Toku said, "Sure, why not? You're good at your job." So when I became leader, he said, "I'll give you the same deal." And I said, "Fuck yeah, why not, Shade?" And even though I'm not leader, the deal still stands. So he keeps me informed.
He gave me the same deal as well. You see, the thing is, though, is that he said that Mr. Toku broke that deal day 1, so...
Oh. Huh.
So I don't... So we're gonna have to be careful, but... He trusts me.
Well, the thing was, I told Shade, I'm like, if you need to know something, you have to ask me. I'm not gonna tell you everything like, oh, I learned this information, I better go tell Shade. He has to come to me for it. And I'll tell him, no problem. But he has to remember.
Yes. It might be... It's a little difficult to fish out some information from him that he likes to keep hidden, but it's easily doable. I've done so a couple times. One that a couple of members who are potentially leaving that he's talked to before, and I've told him to try to be the big brother for them, in a sense. See how he will work in that department. Because that is something that I don't know if he has that skill set that I'm hoping he will develop.
Yeah, Fox?
Well, he does know a lot. That's all I know. I've been trying to just, keep clean for the most part, which of course is a bit difficult and might not be able to do that anymore. And there might not be a need to. Actually, that's the hope. Once we
At this rate, there isn't.
Once we get everybody on board, then there probably isn't even a point in me doing that anymore. At least not around here.
Of knowing the plan and knowing what different actions people take and all that, yeah. We were told different things, and there was a lot of confusion and a lot of troublesome things that were happening that we've now fixed and are progressing towards a better. Sounds like a stupid Corvo speech. A better tomorrow for the Hollow.
Yeah.
You know what I
Kind
mean.
of got the same idea. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest with you, Professor. I'll tell you a little secret. He's not gone public about it yet, but AJ, he didn't want to be leader. He never wanted this, ever. And he thinks, even though I'm going back to being normal, I'm not going to be great at this. So I want you to be there with me. I want you to help me through this, because even though you fucked up the one time, things did well, things ran well while you were leader. So I'm going to be his secret second for now.
All right.
I think my track record's pretty good for being a second. Even I had the one blunder, but I mean, hey, I think I can make up for it.
Yes, I had one blunder as well when I was put in command for a day.
That's the worst part about the blunder, is we didn't really tell him anything, other than King, God bless his soul, slipping up and saying Flint's fucking name. Other than that, it was just the fucking helmet head talking and yammering about I might not like the Tigers after all, blah 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 blah. I might make my own group and all this other bullshit. There was never any information exchange. It was just him yammering about how he wants to potentially help with. Get this, he wants to help with the plan because he knows about it.
Interesting.
Which I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. In the back of my mind, I'm like, I don't know about that.
Glad to have confirmation on that.
Yeah.
You're kidding, right?
I'm not kidding. That's what he yammered on about. And then the whole
Very
fucking
interesting.
King and him being brothers thing happened. Like I was watching a movie at that fucking point. Like a Mexican soap opera. They were brothers the whole time.
I mean, I
That's going to
suspected at least.
greatly compromise things and complicate them. I mean.
Now you need to remember, Nicholas. He might have just been saying what he needed to say to make us fucking talk to him. Because if you don't remember, the very next day he outed all of us. So.
Oh, I know. It's just the fact that the enemy knows this plan.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not fucking surprised with the way these people talk, some of the fallen members. He's with one, if I'm not mistaken.
That he is. I think I saw their date. I don't know. I don't know if that's still going on, but at one point at least. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this. I at least I think so.
Yeah.
I don't recall anything.
He mentioned a sweetheart in black and white, and I'm like, oh my god! And
Did I not? It was a long
told,
time ago. It was a long time actually. Yeah, it was. I think I. One moment, let me remember.
I don't think you've ever told me.
I might have. Okay, I might have missed you. It's. I believe it's. I told Mr. Shade. I told Mr. Slick. I think this happened over a month ago. I'm sorry.
It was a long while back, yeah.
I'm going to.
As far as I know, I was witness to what I believe was a date between Mr. Biker and who I only found out it was Biker like literally the day after because we saw him at the police station, and then later I found out that the fallen member was Miss Mavis. I don't know much about them. I just have that name, courtesy of Mr. Shade.
Yeah, I got that name too. Ain't that fun? So he ratted out more bullshit and information to us. We didn't even fucking tell him anything. We just were like, yep, nodded our heads like, wouldn't that be crazy if that happened, if we did, blah, 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 blah. And then, goddammit King, fucking had to say Flint's name.
I'm glad that's cleared up. I suppose I suspected from the beginning that, at least I suspected from the beginning that some of that video was true.
Why he said he was sparing our people. Because he called me and said, oh yeah, I didn't kill your boy, I didn't kill Gil because I want to talk to you guys. I want to hear what you have to say. And I'm like, well, fuck it. I'll give him a chance. I want to know why he didn't kill my people. So I fucked up even listening to him. And I want you both to know I never meant anything going to talk to him. I never gave him an inch.
I had to go around telling people that it might have been a bug, not I didn't suspect it was a bug, but that's what I told people, just in an attempt to keep people calm, day of.
I appreciate it, Fox. I'll be honest with you, though. I did go talk to him. I wanted to know. I wanted to know why he was doing that.
Yeah.
I tried to play the info game, I guess, and I'm not great at it. I stick to the family business. I'm a little better at that.
Right. Then allow me to head that game of info. I've already been doing
I like that idea.
Hopefully a good idea.
I'll stick to the family game.
Indeed. I know Miss Rafen was your side to do that, but she's not really that good on talking to people, so...
She's gonna keep
which
it.
is half...
Don't you worry.
Oh, I know, there's many things that she can do, but it's just the fact that her communication skills are not the greatest. And that's half the game of information.
I won't take that away from you.
Oh, no, don't worry, no. I had to tell her half the things of what to do when she was number 3.
Hey, you know what?
She asked for a lot of advice.
Hilarious. You know
Yes?
who else said I should stick to the family business? O'Delly. O'Delly himself during our little meeting when we were on our knees, ready to pretty much get shot in the back of the head. After Figment took Raven, he came over and talked to me and Jackie and was, questioning us and yada yada yada. And I guess, Toku had talked to him about us and whatever. And he recognized us actually, which I might have almost should have bricked there. But I don't know if I've never told you this actually. Yeah, how we got here, me and Jackie, we were from another branch of the Whispers down in another part of Zavira, and we got ordered to go on this nice
on a boat
trip. Okay.
On a boat,
yeah,
yes.
the boat.
Yes, we know.
Yeah. So
we do.
he remembered us. He fucking remembered that day. He remembered the boat and us being picked. And yeah, I got a little worried about that, but even with us being chosen members to go to Marlow, he didn't say anything. He picked off my sunglasses, looked me in the eyes, put them back on, and said, make them stand up. I want to shake this one's hand. And of all fucking things. And he said, we need more family people in a business like this. Weird. He's got that Toku charisma, but like scarier.
Charisma is definitely a very powerful thing to have. There's the rat.
Hello, fucking rat. Yeah, it was an interesting fucking week sitting there with the whole council.
Right. There's many things going on that we don't know, honestly. But the one thing that is the plan for sure is to destroy Marlow City. That is the plan that we're going to be following with. And then afterwards we'll go from
First
there.
things first, yeah. First things first.
You know, I know the gun was for the rat to see if you could get it, but when you first pulled that out, I don't know why, but I was like,
Oh, sorry. I have that effect on people apparently.
He's sitting right
Like when
across from me, and then
no. Like when Mr. Crunch was here, and we locked the door, and I stood there. He was about to pull his gun on me just because of how I looked. He thought I was some sort of super villain or something.
I fucking love that lughead.
Sometimes he needs to think, but he is a good man.
Yeah. Hey, the pain train, they're good at what they do. You just tell them what to do, and they'll get it done.
Exactly.
Glad if even though
Oh,
they saw all the
speak.
divisions we set up, they still kind of flourished. Yeah?
Yes. Right. I do have a new toy, an extendable glaive. That I might. We'll be using
Oh,
from now.
extendable, yeah? I got a
Oh, yes.
interesting two-handed axe coming next week. So we'll compare sizes.
Nice. Yes, it would be like more of like a sword for when it's small, and then it extends to a glaive.
Yeah, I like that.
Fantastic.
Otherwise, I really wish Miss Jackie was here for this, but
Go for it, I'll tell her.
I have a date.
Oh.
Oh, didn't you mention that in the mech room?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I haven't been on one in such a long time.
Oh no.
Who's it with?
You know the bartender who works there quite a bit when Vossler's not there? The cybernetic enhanced woman.
Oh, from BM. Right.
Yes.
Huh, you know, it's crazy that there was a bartender there that I didn't get to see. Oh, hi, how you doing?
Perfect timing.
Oh, actually, yeah, you know, yeah. Nicholas, go and get some advice from dear Jackie. I'll pitch in.
What do we got going on now?
Next Wednesday, I have a date.
Oh. With?
You know the bartender that works at the black market, not Vossler, but lovely cybernetic woman.
I saw her running around. I never got to talk to her.
Yes.
I know she ran past me saying she was gonna kill some bitches in a minute if they didn't shut up, but
Yes, I had to
Oh,
save Miss
no.
Rocket's life,
Oh.
and payment was a
no.
date.
Oh.
I'm gonna
God,
fight
what
for
have
my
you
friends,
done?
and then go on a date with the enemy. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I don't blame her.
And it's been
I tell you,
years
She's
since
a
I've ever
very
been on one,
attractive
so
lady.
yeah, I just.
Why are you telling me
I'm
to
not-
give him
but-
advice? When's the last time I went on a fucking date?
That's a really good fucking point, actually.
I was about to say. Last I checked, the last person who was supposed to take me on a date said he would take me out for drinks and then never did.
Yeah, that's funny. I might
just
have
ask-
actually been on a date most recently. That's really funny.
Oh yeah?
That's why I'm asking why you're here as well.
Nicholas is just trying to get all the advice from the ladies. I like it.
From everyone at this rate, I don't care if it's a man, woman, synthetic even. I'll take anything at this
Hey.
rate.
Nick, I mean, if she chose you of all people, she must like you for who you are. I mean, you're intelligent, you're real fucking witty and good at talking. So I'm sure you'll have a good time just having some banter with her. She's what a bartender? Bartenders don't shut the fuck up. So just talk to her. Talk her ear off.
Oh well.
Just stay safe. That's the best advice I can fucking give you.
Don't buy a shitty drink, she'll judge you for it.
Don't worry.
Probably depends on the person.
That.
but-
Yes.
Well, knowing him, he'll just order some red wine.
Ice cream is pretty successful.
That's fair.
Golf, less so. Golf is less successful.
Yeah.
Right.
You poor girl, did he take you out to mini golf for a date?
Oh no.
Well,
Or did you choose it?
oh, that
Who chose
the
mini golf?
the mini golf was pretty fun. That there was no problem with the golf. It's just unlucky, I guess.
Take someone out golfing. Like, you take your friends out golfing. You take a group of buddies out golfing. I've never heard of anybody taking their date golfing. That sounds like
Oh, yeah.
hell.
See, no,
Well-
see.
well, we had a
Dad
very
and
fun
me,
time.
We've done it the That's good to hear.
We also-
It's a test for us. We take them actually golfing, not mini golfing, like actual golfing. You know, it's boring as
God, it's
sin.
even worse.
So if they
It's
go on
even
a second date
fucking
after that, you
worse.
must have done something right.
Yeah, I didn't think the 6 paths of pain would be.
Hey, Rocket, come here, come here, come here, Hey. He needs
Fantastic.
dating advice. Give him dating advice.
Oh my god. Alright.
Yes, you are the woman I saved and got this date.
This is your fault. This is your fault in the first place. So give him advice. Tell him what to do. Tell him how to woo a woman.
But first, I just need to let Rat know that you're in here. He asked me.
Oh yeah. Do thing.
I hope you're prepared for this.
Oh my god.
I've got to. Can ask the mouse for dating advice as well.
I think the mouse is more helpful.
We have an
than half of us.
infestation in here.
Alright, so
I
first,
got one.
when you go on a
Hasn't gotten
date,
Cat's
any.
talking to him.
just
I
make
think
sure
the
you know,
cat got one.
make sure when your date
Go,
partner
scurry.
Hey, Rat.
Oh!
Oh, please don't burn holes in the carpet.
Don't start a fire.
Rocket, keep giving me
Don't
advice,
worry.
advice, please. I have to hear
My
it
only
too.
room.
Okay, so have you ever so if you bit a brass knuckle, you would break your teeth, correct?
What?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want
I like where
like
this
that.
is
Right.
Well, no, I'm just I'm
you would.
establishing a
What do you think,
baseline.
Rocket? Hold on.
You would. I
mean,
can't
she went
argue
on a
with
date
that.
with AJ back when he first got here.
What? Didn't I? No, that
He
was
had like
that
a
was
20.
fun.
He had like a 20. He had a 20-minute date in Purple
20
Lotus
minute
with
day,
him.
yeah. It's a speedrun day. Remember?
Ah,
It was a speedrun date. Remember, that's where the sock got brought in.
Please don't
no
talk
wonder
about
I'm
this
thinking about biting down on brass. But okay, so now that we have that baseline established, let's say a boy, girl, anyone, they're like, hey, you wanna, okay.
Rocket, please don't have a stroke.
I don't think asking Miss Rocket for advice is going to work.
No.
Also,
listen.
don't move
Listen.
a single inch. Look.
Well, hear me out. This is only
Oh my
step
god.
one.
Please don't shoot his toes off. He needs those.
Yo.
What's out the
First you want to give them your terms. It's like playing Risk, but also like strategy on the battlefield. War cannot occur between two sides that have not agreed.
Hey, are you
Otherwise, it'll be considered a surprise
Is that
attack.
what I'm hearing?
Well, that's like a blind date. It's like you come and then you establish your
Are you
terms.
playing fucking Battleship? You trying to sink the other person's battleship? Is that what you're telling him, Rocket?
Well, that's a euphemism for thinking you're thinking you're long John.
I mean, at the end, at the end of the day, the goal is to sink something.
Is it
So-
now?
Now that you've established your terms,
I couldn't help myself.
so it's like,
Hmm.
I want 500 units of this resource, and you push it across the table like shogi. And you wait for their turn
I'm
because
so glad I asked for this.
it's a turn-based affair. It is against the rules for both of you to try talking at the same time. But aside from, the rules of engagement, I suggest
You're
wearing.
talking about engagement real fucking fast, Rocky.
I'd recommend
You gotta
wearing.
give him your terms and then give him your sperms. Yep, I'm leaving on that one. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Alright, good. So my last piece of
Don't worry, I'll
advice
go
is
chase him down and punch him for you.
Get juked.
you should wear,
Absolutely
Hawaiian themed
Yeah?
clothing.
Oh shit!
Who's that about
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, don't
No,
worry about
I
it.
am not wearing that. That is no. I am very particular about my clothing, Miss Rocket.
I don't blame you. That's why I wear the same thing every day. Wait a fucking. I should fix
We really need
that
to
at
buy you
some
new
point.
clothes.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking.
Alright, well,
I wanna
good
go
luck
clothes
with
shopping.
your adventure of love. I'm sure you'll do amazing.
I'm gonna go
But-
do a lap
Actually,
around the
thanks-
place.
Thank you.
Who's still around?
Thanks, Rocket. I'll keep
Afterwards,
that
I
in
might go
mind
to
too.
bed.
Miss Rocket.
Oh
Alright,
Jesus!
night.
Oh,
Good
you
night,
have a
guys.
date
Jess,
as
good
well.
seeing you.
Oh, yeah.
Nicholas, Foxcliffe,
You
if
too.
you need
Feel better.
anything, you know where
Uh,
to find me.
I don't know. I don't know. If
Of
it's,
course.
Trying your best.
Alright,
I don't think
thanks,
it is,
Nicholas.
I
but
love you. We'll see you later.
What are you doing? Sorry, what was that? You said you
oh
had
no,
a
no, no.
date?
It's not really a date. I'll just keep that in mind for the future.
Ah, okay. And I'm heading to bed as well. You guys have a good night.
Have a good one.
Have a good night.
This is my bed.
What are you doing in my bed?
Rocket, I heard you were giving dating advice.
Ah,
Come here.
Can we go off again? Please no.
I don't know why I used
Well,
that bed to
first of
sit.
all-
This is my bed.
First of all, do you know what complementary colors are? If you
Of
look at
course
a
I do.
color wheel, colors that are diametrically opposed, those are the ones that will give you the most aura bonus when, considering what strategy you want to bring to the table when somebody has asked you to go on a date.
Okay.
So, first of all,
It was like a fever dream.
You got this. You got this.
I'm too sick for this.
I believe in you. Come on. You got... If you don't believe in yourself, believe in the me that believes in you. Come on. Continue.
Yeah, come on.
well, okay, so I suggest, selecting people based on their hormones, and that will give you the
How do you do
highest.
Yeah, yes, please elaborate on how you select a person via hormone.
Well,
Because I'd like to find my perfect match. How do I go about this?
Almost certainly, yes.
the thing is that we all have, people are born with birthmarks. However, those aren't random. Those are basically like barcodes you find at a superstore, but they're natural. So, what is the common
Hey Jackie,
practice
you get
before?
a text from Flint saying
Yes.
garage.
We could see about developing
Yes,
a
you should.
test.
Who's your love interest test?
Yeah.
I
Well, the
see.
first thing you want to do is you
So,
want to check
so
the
Whisper.
potential partners.
So hear me out. Whisper, the dating sim. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I always spur the dating sim. And if they're out of tune, you want to tune them too.
Yeah,
And
I sure do.
I'd say that's a very crucial piece of dating advice here. If your date looks
Real
like they're
quick,
not
can
on their
you
A
can
game,
you can you reiterate the tuning part one more time, just so I can make sure that I got it right?
well, what do you think Ariel is there for? Okay.
What the fuck?
Mmm. Rocket. What time is it? Okay, Rocket. Which one of these beds are yours?
Rocket, who hurt you?
Pick up.
I need to know.
Go ahead and go to bed. Go ahead and go to bed. Go ahead and go to bed.
Oh
Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
You too.
I have no idea.
Have
what
a
just
good night,
happened.
Mr.
I don't think any of us do, except for Rocket.
All I
Apparently.
wanted was just some little advice.
You got the whole fucking brochure.
Apparently, I'm going to bed.
Use it wisely.
I'm going to bed.
I'm going to bed. All right. And on that note, oh my gosh, Rocket, best VRCRP character, don't at me. All right, I am glad I stayed till the end for that. All right,
Slick, you're gonna get a text that says sweep the entire base. Just to make sure.
And it doesn't. Of course. I'll poop again.